Alright everybody, it looks like they're showing off the new Spider-Man
Hey guys, we are
collab
so excited for you to
for
finally see
Fortnite.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. To celebrate, we wanted to share this exclusive new look at the film. And if you jump into Fortnite,
And
web shooters
the like
are
20th
back, along with some
Spider-Man
brand new
skin.
outfits inspired by the movie. Thanks again for all the love and support.
I like how officially they call them outfits, but it's just like, you know, what would you say? Common speak? Did you say skin? I don't know. Look at Spidey go! Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever the spider can. Man, I'm sorry. Just the CG stuff just doesn't look anywhere near as good as CG used to look.
You okay, kid? Yeah, you're okay.
People still tout, like, I think, what was it, the original Jurassic Park? Because you couldn't tell when they were using an actual, like, you know, animatronic build of a dinosaur in the movie, like a physical prop, or the CG, because it blended so well. Nowadays, everybody just takes it for granted that everything, all these high impact things here are done with CG. And it looks like crap. I mean, it just looks like a bunch of cartoon characters on top of, it looks like a bunch of that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so now he's fighting the Punisher. I like what he said there, though. He said, you can't just shoot yourself out of every situation, Frank. That is almost exactly what Rock says to Revy in Black Lagoon in the episode where, you know, they have their big blow-off fight, where he's had enough of her crap. It's just... This one. So, yeah, the other big reveal of this is it should be... Whoa, there's Hulk. I mean, that's an old skin, but there was the Punisher skin. Okay, there it is. Alright, so here we've got a new Spider-Man skin. Of course, for this iteration of Spider-Man, for movie purposes, for promotion for the movie, they've thrown in the Hulk. I guess that's the same Hulk skin that's been in the game for a while now. Looks exactly the same to me. Yeah, that's the same emote he's got and the same back bling. So they're just bringing... They'll have him back here too because he's in the movie. And there's the Punisher skin. I mean, I get that it's based after the live action. You know, I mean, there's not really a... You know, it's not really been an animated Punisher they could pull from for this. And it's for this movie. It's this specific iteration of the Punisher. But, But yeah, there he is. They're bringing back the web slingers, which is funny enough. It's just so funny that, you know, the people have said that Fortnite's web slinger items make for better web slinging than a lot of Spider-Man games actually have. It's sort of a weird, you know, situation. To think, you know, like people rag on Fortnite for all the collabs and stuff, but to think that it seems like most people have agreed that in terms of that specific ability for Spider-Man, they nailed it in a way that like official Spider-Man games couldn't. But there you go, another Spider-Man. I can't remember. There's so many different Spider-Man skins in the game at this you know, point. And I guess the people who were really worried that this was going to be a pen and ink style Spider-Man skin. Oh my god, not pen and ink, even though those are some of the coolest looking skins in the game. I mean, come on, man. Really? You're going to look at that pen and ink Batman and tell me that's not the best Batman skin in this game? Come on, dude. Which is funny because we don't even actually have just a plain old Batman skin. The first Batman skin was basically just Jonesy wearing Batman stuff. They didn't even change the shape of his face or anything. But I feel like that's considered the default Batman skin in the game, though. But, you know, either way, I've never understood the hate for the cel-shaded skins. I mean, I know they don't blend in with the background as much, but most of the time they're supposed to be cartoons. And the pen and ink style is just like, you know, an evolution of that to make them look more like comic book characters. And that makes sense for characters that originate in comic books. It's just to make them feel a little bit more authentic to where they came from. And I mean, I appreciate, I can get it where people are like, well, can we have the option to turn the cel shading off? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with wanting that. But I don't like the idea of hating that particular style. I mean, you can have a preference. But, I don't know, man. But, there you go. More Spidey in the game. This is at the time right now where they're doing Hot Bat Summer. A summer swimsuit event featuring Batman. And they literally I was joking when they first announced this, like, hey, we're getting a beach bod Batman skin. And then that's exactly what they called him. Beach bod Batman. On top of the skimpy swimsuits they gave to, like, Harley Quinn and especially Poison Ivy. I mean, Catwoman's is a little bit more, you know, not quite as revealing, but still an actual swimsuit. But anyway, there you go. What do you think about this Spider-Man collab? I don't really care that much. I was kind of hoping maybe that, you know, usually they have a new Spider-Man collab. There's some kind of new Spider-Man themed emote that I would be interested in, but I didn't see anything new here, at least that I could tell from this trailer. But because I think that even this pose right here is from an emote that's already part of an older Spider-Man collab. I think it was part of the Spider-Man Zero from the crossover comic. But anyway, I guess this is going to be getting towards the end of the season. There's only, 3 more weeks of the season left. And then we jump into the next season, which is heavily rumored, according to the leakers, to be themed around video game collabs. So, possibly the closest thing we could be getting to a sort of Super Smash Bros. Type collaboration, but for Fortnite. And there's already been like 5 different major collabs, you know, leaked for this thing. You know, because all these leakers that are leaking this information all happen to be leakers that are friends with the Fortnite devs. So what does that tell you? But and it's insider leaking. Like this is stuff that the company wants out. It's not necessarily a real leak, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I appreciate it anyway because I like to know ahead of time what's coming. You know, as much as people talk about like spoiled surprises because leakers revealed something ahead of time, like, no, I would like to have a little while heads up so I could prepare. You know, not everybody's got plenty of money laying around that they could just drop, you know, at any moment on a new set of skins. But anyway, there you go, new Spider-Man again. At least they're bringing back the web slingers, which is always fun. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you guys are most excited about. Do you like the Spider-Man skin? Do you like the Punisher skin? What about that Hulk skin? You gonna pick him up now that he's apparently coming back too? Appreciate you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and tune in later when we talk more about the upcoming video game season. I've got a whole video planned on that. I gotta record it first though. Anyway, till then, I will see you later.